Well, here we are with the new format for the show for a while. Due to the old computer breaking down and the Sims 2 getting lost on that computer and Sims 2 not running on the new computer at all, I have to go about doing things this way. However, let's keep the show running. So today was the christening at the Crystal Empire as Princess Cadence in shining armor show off their new baby. As a Equestria-class photographer, it was my job to show up and take pictures of the newborn infant. And she was adorable, and also, surprisingly, an Alatorn, with the biggest set of wings and eyes I've ever seen. And also, she was kind of a safety risk, because she destroyed my new camera with her crazy Alatorn magic. Luckily, I had a backup, which she destroyed that one also. Luckily, I had a spare, which also got destroyed. If this doesn't stop soon, I'm gonna be running out of cameras real quick. Now, for this particular journey, I decided to start using my less expensive cameras and just get the job done and not worry about all the bells and whistles of extra special lenses. Save the best stuff for at home where it's safe and won't get blown up. It seems that the baby's magic's been going crazy for quite some time now, and it's having some unpredictable, uncontrolled results. In a safer part of the Crystal Empire, Twilight Sparkle's new pupil, Starlight Glimmer, our former villain, has taken on the lesson of friendship assigned to her by Princess Twilight in the form of getting to reunite with her old friend Starburst. It appears that Starburst has graduated from magic school and has become something of a wizard. Although it seems like as much as Starlight doesn't want to reunite with him and have the skeletons in her closet revealed, it seems just as much that he too is hiding something. A very intriguing mystery. Back at the castle, however, it's more crazy baby hijinks as stuff everywhere gets blown up. And all of this mayhem with the baby accidentally blowing up stuff has led to a very unfortunate piece of property damage. The crystal heart was shattered when she let out a loud sonic cry. This has caused the Crystal Empire to become snowy, more so than usual. See, the Crystal Heart usually keeps out bad weather, but with it broken, all that freezing snow is coming in. Princess Cadence has ordered the evacuation of the city with a little tip hoofing around the issue of the broken Crystal Heart as to not cause panic. What this has led to is a group of ponies who waited in line to see the crystalline all day and finally got good seats for it, and stubbornly don't want to give up those front row seats in order to evacuate from something that they don't perceive as a dangerous situation. Seems every pony here is really used to the snow and freezing cold and hasn't yet realized just how freezing cold the snow will get because they're not aware of the crystal heart being shattered and they think they're still being protected. It takes revealing that little unfortunate incident to get them to evacuate. In the meantime, Starlight and Starburst are still reuniting and rekindling their friendship, slowly opening up to each other about their past and so forth. It takes the snowstorm and the order by Princess Cadence to bring the wizard to her to get Starburst to admit his deep, dark secret. The fact that he's not a wizard at all. He's a pony who went to school, had all of the knowledge of how to do magic, but never had the skills to physically perform most of the spells. Starlight, on the other hoof, appeared to be the one who had the talent to perform all the spells, but was never really good at learning things all that too quickly. But together they seem to have the ability to organize and get their thoughts together and find all of the spells that they need to help save the day, and to assign the performance of those spells to ponies who can actually pull them off. It seems that Sunburst really was the pony needed to save this situation, as his book knowledge allowed him to find not just one spell, but a combination of special spells that were needed to stop the snow, tame the new baby's uncontrollable magic powers, and repair the heart. The crystalling, it seemed, had to go on as planned in order for all of the love in the pony's hearts to fill the crystal heart and help repair it. So it was back to the ceremony as planned. The baby was held up, the pony's hearts were filled with love, the crystal heart was repaired, and every pony in attendance, including myself, became crystal. When the event was over, we all returned to the train station and met with Twilight's parents, who are now grandparents and pretty proud of the fact, who brought up the issue of asking what this baby's new name was. Cadence and Shining Armor decided on that point to name the baby after the events of the day and call her by the name Flurry Heart. And I gotta say, Flurry Heart isn't a bad name. It's not quite as bad as naming your pony something like T-Rex Escapes or Discord Reigns. It's not every day that parents name their child after a near world-ending disaster and have that name turn out halfway decent. I don't know what will be happening in the future, but I wager a guess that it'll have something to do with Twilight Sparkle teaching lessons in friendship to ponies who once used to be evil and are reformed now. And we will probably see a little bit more of Little Miss Flurry Heart from time to time. We might even see Sunburst again, now that he's an important crystaller and is a trusted member of Pony Society. I just hope we don't have any sudden attacks by Equestria's old enemies to ruin this whole sweet setup. It'd be a real shame if changelings or something decided to show up and take advantage of ponies who were close to the royal family to sneak into the Crystal Empire and kidnap the young infant and take her into some kind of dangerous situation that she'd need rescuing from. But that could be just my paranoia talking. I certainly don't see anything dangerous like that around these parts. Anyhow, thank you for lending your time to hear my little story. I'll see you again in about a week or so, hopefully with a new adventure to tell.